Where do you go when you disappear all day?
Just drive around. Sometimes I go to a bar. Sometimes I pull over by the side of the road. Just sit there for hours.
Why? And you'd rather do that than spend time with me.
Hollyhock.
I know you didn't ask for this dorky 17-year-old to just show up at your door. Then I'm sorry if I'm annoying, but
No,
I didn't ask
Hollyhock, I'm glad you're here.
Oh.
If I'm shitty, that's just because I'm shitty. And you're allowed to be mad at me. But you need to know that whatever I do, it's not your fault.
So you've graduated. What now? I feel like a lot of people are trying to figure it out, and they're getting anxious and they have no idea what they want to do. I know a lot of people who went to school for things they don't even like. In high school they were good at certain things, but if you're good at something, it doesn't mean you like it. It doesn't mean that's what you want to do for the rest of your life. And at such a young age, there's so much pressure that's put onto us to figure out what we want to do with our lives. In grade 11, the classes you take in grade 12 determine your future career, your future path. And I feel like putting that much pressure on somebody so young is hard. And I believe that if you just graduated from high school, you should take the year off to discover who you really are, to know who you are outside of school. Because for 14 years of your life, you knew exactly what you had to do. Because since kindergarten all the way up to grade 12, your life was planned out for you. 10 months of school, 2 months of summer. And now that you're done that, you don't know what to do. And then say you take the normal path. You go to university. That's 4 more years minimum. Okay? That's 4 more years of a career. And whatever career that is will determine what you will probably be doing for the rest of your life. So I feel like it's good to take a year off after you graduate high school and see what you really like outside of school, who you really are. Take the time to work. And I know that a lot of parents will be like, you have to be in school, you have to do this, you have to do that. I would tell them, I would say, I don't know what I want to do, but I'm gonna work. I'm not gonna sit at home all day and be a bum. I'm still gonna work, but I'm not gonna be in school. Give me this year off to really know what I want to do, because I don't want to spend the next 4 years of my life in a program that I don't even like. So it's best to take a year off and really discover who you are. And not to say that don't go to school right after. If you know what you want, you know what you want. But I feel like a lot of people don't know what they want. So it's best to take some time and really spend time with yourself. And when you have this year off, you don't always go out with your friends. You need to spend some time by yourself and determine what you like, because in school you do what your friends do. Your friends are gonna go play ball, you go play ball. Your friends are taking these electives, you go take these electives. So you have to know what you really want without the influence of somebody else. And you aren't in a position where you can take a year off and not go into school right away, then I would just take a general program for the first year and just see what you really like, because a lot of people get stuck and get trapped in their one program, and they don't even know what they want to do. They don't even know what kind of jobs come after that. So it's okay to not have it all figured out. I feel like nobody really does. You just do what you love and see what kind of career you can make out of that. Because for me, yeah, I finished school and I don't know what I really want to do with my career, but I feel like I know that I like helping people. I like learning and having conversations with people. So if I can turn that into a career, if I can turn that into something else rather than what I graduated in, I feel like that's the best thing for me. And just because you see other people around you figuring things out, it's like you want to get into med school and people in your class already got it, they've already started, and you're still trying to get to it. You're still wondering, am I good enough? Will I ever get into med school? But it's like time zones, because some time zones are further ahead than others. It's like if you live in Toronto versus Vancouver, Toronto is 3 hours ahead of Vancouver. And does that mean that Toronto is so much better or so much more ahead of Vancouver? No, it's just the pace at which they go. And you have to think about your life like that. Just because somebody else is ahead of you doesn't mean that you're behind. You're not ahead or behind. You're right where you're supposed to be, because your path and your journey is unique to you. And I'm not saying like go out, waste your life. Don't try to get better. Don't try to get better every day. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's okay to not have it figured out, but you have to intentionally try to figure it out. You have to intentionally have a positive attitude about everything. You have to take life as it comes, and you can't justify self-destructive and bad behavior because it's okay to not have it figured out. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying if you're intentionally trying to move forward, if you're intentionally trying to figure out your path, and it's not falling into place exactly the way that you think it should, or exactly the way that you planned it to, then it's okay. You have to let go and say, this is the plan that I had, but the plan will change. So you have to understand that nobody's journey or path will look exactly the same as yours, and that's okay. So embrace that you are unique and different than everybody else. But you have to intentionally try to figure out the way. Take the steps forward. You can't stay stagnant. You can't stay in the same place. So do things to get you moving forward. Do things to figure out who you are and what you really want. Do things for you. I hope if you were feeling lost or anything like that, it's okay, because something that's lost is just waiting to be found. So find yourself, find who you really are, find what you really want. Take the time to just step back and really think about who you are, because with this busy life, I feel like everybody is just so autopilot, right? It's just you wake up, go to school, go to work, boom, boom, boom. Every day is the same. And then you go out you have the weekends, you go out, watch your TV, do whatever, but you don't really take the time out of your day to intentionally figure out what you want. So take the time, take a step back, and understand that this path, this journey is unique to you, and you will be found. So I wish everyone the best. I hope everyone's doing well. I'll see you guys in the next one.